Previously on Taverns and Caverns Path A, the party successfully defended themselves against the Mind Piercers and Mind Reavers during our investigation. Just glad to hear that Alaric knows of the Spiraelith as well. Maybe it's not as green as I thought. We ended up contacting Emon Vanelis to brief him on our current situation. He will send reinforcements, but it will take some time. So the situation has become dire. We must find Unit X420T, even if it costs us our lives. If the Spiraelith get a hold of that artifact, who knows what horrors may bring. So we must go deeper. Wait, what's that voice? I need to go deeper. Episode 31, Smiling Tormentor, Path A.
You can hear whispers coming from the corridor. And these whispers are not easily comprehended. Come, Thaddeus. Come. And when you hear these voices, you begin to see an odd spiraling pattern deep through the corridor, going in circles. It is a black and white colored spiral that just continues to spin as if you were becoming hypnotized. It draws you to it. You begin to walk forward. I'll move your character. As you begin to walk forward down that corridor, Yaito, hey, Thaddeus, where are you going? You hear Yaito's voice as if you wanted to respond to him, but you can't. You're so concentrated on that spiral and that voice talking to you that you flat out just ignore him. Or at least that's how it comes off. And Yutari is looking over. Thaddeus, you should probably wait for the others. And
do I hear that?
Walking. No,
right,
you're still in the room while this is going on. And while he continues to walk, Yaito looks over at Yutari. I do not know why he is not listening, but this is not good. Perhaps we do not let him go by himself. But I need to make 2 rolls. All right. Can you guys see those rolls?
Yes.
Okay.
Yaito ain't shit.
Yep,
Yutari is safe.
So as Yaito turns around to respond to Yutari, Yaito too hears the voice. Man of Ashai, come, join us. And Yaito's face goes from worried to kind of a dull expression as he slowly turns around and begins to walk down that corridor. And as he does that, Yutari rolled a 19 on her wisdom. Yaito had a 7, so he failed. Yutari is not affected by it. She begins to hear the voices, but she shakes her head and she goes, "Whoa, not good, not good. Yaito, Thaddeus, you guys should probably stop." And when she realizes they're not stopping, she's going to yell out for the others. And she just yells as loud as she can to get their attention. Basically just saying help to make it sound serious.
Damien sprinting. Coming!
Yeah, I'm bursting into action as well.
Okay, so before you do anything, 1 second, let me pull something up.
What, the turn order?
Yes, because
Yeah.
so before you guys, no, you guys are still over here. I'll say Damien.
Ew, he even let me run.
I'm saving Damien. That's as far as you get before I roll up this turn order. So, everyone make me initiatives.
I'm over it.
We rolled low too.
Goodness, I know.
Everyone did except Thaddeus.
The two people that are mind controlled are the first ones to move.
All right.
Oh!
You can move further into danger. I'm sick.
Kendall was fucked up. Kendall was like, not again. I just went through this. All right, 1 second. Let me make a roll real quick. Okay, so I'm going to move something here. All right, the turn order goes Yaito, Thaddeus, Yatari, Damien, Isundra, Alaric. You know, this kind of makes sense, right? Because the two guys that are failed their wisdom saving throw, they're being drawn into this hallway. Yatari is the one screaming for help, which is third. Damien, Isundra, and Alaric are in a separate room. They're last to go. Look, the dice are telling the story. They know what's going on. The dice understood you guys were separated anyways.
So much for a buddy system.
I mean, you did have a buddy system. It was 3 and 3. So real quick, I'm going to put something, and I'll make a roll for whatever these voices are. Give me 1 second. And they got 13. All right. Thaddeus and Yaito will go first this turn. So Thaddeus, or Yaito will go first. He continues to keep that dull expression on his face, and he is drawn deeper into the corridor. He can't seem to stop whatever is happening to him, so I'm going to move him. He goes further in. Thaddeus, it's your turn. You continue to hear the voice, and it calls you as that spiraling hypnotic-like pattern begins to get bigger the closer you get to it and the deeper down the corridor you go. I'll just put you next to Yaito in the map. You are basically unable to do anything on your turn. And now it being Atari, she hears Damien and Alaric coming down through that room, but she also sees them moving further away, Yaito and Thaddeus, and she's going to go around the corner with her elemental and yell at Yaito and Thaddeus, guys, come back! What are you guys doing? You're going too far! Get back here! And she sees Alaric and Damien coming around that corner, running, rushing, and she goes to yell at you guys, Thaddeus and Yaito, they're not listening. It's like they've been controlled some way or somehow. And she's just yelling that, and she's going to hold her turn because she doesn't want to rush into that corridor by herself with the two not listening. So she's going to wait for the rest of you. But as her turn passes, I need Damien, Alaric, and Isundra to make wisdom saving throws.
Trash. Hate it here. Oh, good for you, Isundra.
Goodness.
Not
What is
Oh,
happening?
no. All right. So, as Alaric and Damien rush out of the room, Isundra not too far back, Damien with a 6. Oh my God. Alaric with an 8. You both begin to hear voices in your heads as well.
Isundra, save yourself.
And you can't necessarily comprehend what the voices are saying to either one of you. But with you both failing your saving throw, you both rushing towards Yatari begin to see something coming from the stream below, past the ledge where Yatari is. And the air around you begins to shift, and you feel a breeze coming from below. And this spiraling like pattern begins to appear over that ledge, affecting the two of you. And as you both are affected, it tells you to stop where you're at. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It tells you to join Thaddeus and Yaito in coming down the corridor. And that's all that happens on that thing's turn. Damien, because you failed, You're not rushing anymore. Your rushing slowly comes to a halt as you begin to walk towards Yatari in the corridor. And that's all you can do. Isundra, you see Alaric stopping where he is. You don't know what's happened to them, but with a 26 wisdom saving throw, you hear some voices in your mind, but you're able to shut it out. What do? It's your turn.
I heard Yatari, right?
Yes, you heard her. She's screaming her ass off.
Okay.
No!
Yup.
Right? Is
guess
this
I
this what they did to your parents before they?
Probably.
It's familiar.
I guess I can only move. I move closer.
So as you are rushing out, you see Alaric has come to a halt. He's no longer running, and you just like run right past him. Do you like say anything to him? Do anything?
Shoulder check him. Alaric, come on, we have to hurry.
Oh, you shoulder check him?
Yeah.
All right, make me an attack roll.
No.
Oh, attack.
Yeah, you're.
I didn't say I attack him. I just shoulder check him.
Well, just.
Is that like a strength? Like, what do I roll?
Make your attack roll? Just make an attack roll with your strength. Yes. So a d20 plus your proficiency plus your strength.
Should I just roll like my hand axe?
Yeah, go ahead.
Will that roll like a normal?
Yeah. All right, your hand axe.
I can hit the fuck out of him with that axe.
Well, I mean, it's not really an
I know.
axe,
I
right?
know.
Shoulder.
So you go and he comes to us. When he quickly comes to a halt, he stops so suddenly that you're unable to stop yourself before you accidentally shoulder check him because he just stops in your path because you were expecting him to keep running. But as your shoulder hits him, Alaric, you'll take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Nope. Damn.
But
Goodness.
but,
I didn't hit him that hard, Christ.
but this is good because when you take that 5 bludgeoning damage, the effect wears off. You're snapped back into reality, which is perfect timing because you're after Isundra.
Yeah.
But before you know that, Isundra's turn. Do you do anything else, Alicia?
I don't see anything else, right? So.
No, not really. Okay.
Or can I do like a?
I mean, you haven't made any bonus actions or anything, so.
Could do like a perception check to see what's going on or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
You
go
could
ahead.
use your bonus action for more movement too,
That's true.
to dash, and you can get.
Well, that's
Okay.
something you have, Damien, because you're a rogue.
Oh dang! She can't even use.
She can dash, but it takes her action, not
Oh,
bonus
her action, not bonus action.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. A 19 perception. You are trying to listen and see what's going on. You see Atari waving her arms at the 3 of you, trying to get your attention while she's pointing down that dark corridor. But you can no longer see Yaito or Thaddeus. They are so deep in that dark hallway that you can no longer see them. You know they're gone now, though. But you don't hear anything else other than the initial voice that's long gone at this point. But
Okay.
make me a history check. 20. The voice you initially heard that you were able to block out, you begin to remember it was very similar to the voice you heard in the cave when your parents died.
Oof.
Great. We love that.
It's beginning to hit you again that this is very similar to what happened when your parents were taken into that cave.
Would I know then that like it controls you like that?
You have a general idea that it does control you in some way, shape, or form. You're not very experienced with the Spiraelith, but you do know that your parents were controlled in some fashion. So your guess would be perhaps Yaito and Thaddeus are being controlled. That's your guess. You just don't know.
Would I know that like hitting them knocks them out of it?
No. You run past Alaric, accidentally shoulder checking him, but you don't even know if he and Damien are affected by the spell yet.
Okay.
because they were running with you. This is all happening within 6 seconds in one round. So, there's a lot going on. But do you do anything else before Alaric's turn?
I got nothing.
All right, Alaric, as Isundra accidentally knocks into you for the 5 damage, she runs past you. You are snapped out of it. You no longer see that hypnotic pattern above the waterway, and you feel like you're in control again. And you have a slightly like dizziness to you as you snap out of it, as if you weren't sure what was going on. But make me a wisdom save to see if you know what happened. All right, you rolled an 11, not very high, but you're not going against a spell or anything. So, as you snap out of it, you feel slightly dizzy and your head is light, but you get the sense that you were somehow mind controlled in some way. As Isundra's rushing past you, you now have your senses back. What do you do?
What happened to me? It feels like I was under some sort of mind control spell. I think I do. Can I make a perception or investigation check to see what's going on around me?
Oh yeah.
Am I out within the room where I can see everyone else, or the hall?
You can see Damien, Yatari, and Isundra, but you cannot see Yaito or Thaddeus. They are far into that corridor.
Okay, can I see that Damien is under control right now?
You can see Damien is no longer running like you were, because you left that room running with Damien. Damien is now walking in a slow pace towards that hallway.
Okay, but I was at least aware that he is running, so I could make the assumption that he is under control right now.
Yes, especially after you just felt that you were too. Yes, that's your assumption.
Okay, so out of my instinct of knowing that, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on Damien.
Okay.
To get him out of the mind control.
Okay. What spell is that?
Here, I'll put it up.
All right. So, Dispel Magic. Very nice. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so with that being the case, let me check something here. All right. So, Damien, all of a sudden, the hypnotic pattern that you see and the voices that you hear vanishes immediately. You snap right out of whatever control was over you.
Damien starts swinging on the air. You ain't my people. What's going on? Did anybody else hear that shit? He's looking back and forth. Something ain't right. Where's everyone? Roll call.
David's waking up like it's still season 1.
Right.
Damien, snap out of it. You're under a spell.
How did you know? Did it happen to you too?
Yes, it happened to me briefly, but I was able to get once Isundra, I think when she hit me, it knocked me out at the incantation.
Oh, violence is always the answer. Where are the others? If it happened to us, oh no.
We must continue forward.
At once.
I know.
Sorry, I couldn't even take myself seriously.
The sarcasm.
Yeah. Well, very smart play there, Alaric. You still have your bonus and movement action if you'd like to do anything else.
Yes, I'm trying to think if there's another spell that I could cast to try to protect this. I was kind of unprepared for this this far.
Oh no, you're
forward
good.
into it. So I will at least so if I dash, would I use up my bonus action as well?
So to dash, you'd have to use your action.
I see. So I only can run. So let me see.
You can do your normal movement speed. Yeah. Yeah. Bri has a special ability being a rogue. She can use her bonus action to dash.
So
Whereas,
I'll move up to Yatari and ask her what has happened. So Yatari, what is going on? Where's Thaddeus? Where's Yaito?
Yutari looks at you and she's pointing down the corridor. I don't know. They just started walking into that dark, creepy hallway. They won't listen to me, and I'm afraid to go chasing after them in the dark.
I think they're under the mind control spell as well. We must get to them.
She looks at you. Mind control spell. What?
Yes, there's some sort of voice that will compel you and call beckon you to the voice. Uh, and beyond that, like it's from the Spiraelith that we were just dealing with earlier. You'll see a dark spiral. If you are hearing a voice, then you're under their spell.
She looks at you and she goes, "Wait, I did hear a voice momentarily, but it went away. Perhaps it was trying to affect me too. That's not good. We need to get the other two before they go any deeper."
Yes, we got to get to them as soon as possible. I'm afraid of what dangers we may encounter further ahead. And so I already used my movement action. I don't think I have a bonus action that I can use to dispel or cause any protection right now,
Okay.
or at least that I'm aware of. So I'll end my turn for now while I research that.
Okay. Perfect. That's the end of the first round. Chaos has already ensued in the party. You can already begin to see and understand the type of enemy the Spiraelith are. So Yaito and Thaddeus both being... I'm not going to move your characters. Well, actually, I'll move them a little off further into the corridor. You're off map now, but you're just one square away, basically, from off map. And I'll just do this so you guys can see it. Yaito and Thaddeus, unfortunately, are not able to break out of whatever spell they're in. They slowly continue walking down the corridor, following the voices in the hypnotic patterns. And Itari sees Isundra, Damien, and Alaric all coming through, and she's pointing down the corridor. Guys, let's go, before they go too much further. They keep walking. And she is going to stay where she's at, waiting for you to all get there. So she'll hold her turn there as she is preparing herself to chase after them once you all catch up. That's her turn. And now the voices that you all heard, it is ringing throughout those that are still hypnotized or controlled, which is just Thaddeus and Yaito at this point. There is some movement. What are Isundra, Damien, Alaric's passive perception?
13.
Alaric and Isundra, what's your passive perception?
17.
God damn.
16.
Okay, those are pretty good. Let me make a roll. All right. I rolled a 17. So, Isundra, you said you had a 17?
Yeah.
Damien with a 13, right? And Alaric with a 16. Alaric, you were very close. You didn't get high enough. You needed a 17. This won't affect you guys, but this is your passive perception, so this is just what you hear off the side or see without really paying attention to your surroundings other than that hallway that you're focused on. Isundra, you being in the back, this makes sense. You're in the back. You spot a quick movement above the party. You look up, and something large is crawling on the ceiling, looking down at the party. And what you see is this enormous creature that is double or perhaps even quadruple the size of you. Tentacles, tendrils all over its head, whipping around underneath it. Its body is contorted in a way that has it to where it's able to turn its head a full 180 degrees to look down at you while its body is facing the ceiling, clawing at it to keep it from falling. There is this large gaping mouth that opens wide, vertically. And inside of that gaping mouth is another mouth that is grinning evilly down at the party. The same holes that are scattered on those mind reavers are all over this body. Above Alaric and Damien near the statue is something you see that reminds you of exactly what killed your parents.
Great.
And I'm going to put a picture in Zoom so you guys can see what this thing looks like.
More nightmare fuel?
Yes. In Zoom, you'll see the image pop up of the 3 phases of the metamorphosis. The far right is what you see, Isundra. Stage 3. And I know it's about the same size as stage 2 in the artwork, but it's actually much larger than that. You can see this thing's body where the arms are. The arms technically are acting as the legs. So the arms on this thing are much larger than its actual arms. So basically the limbs where the arms would be have been switched with the legs. The legs are these smaller, still large, but smaller than its arms. But the legs have turned into the arms and hands of this creature as it is staring down at you. Did that image come through for y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to download it.
Oh, it's one of those? Ah, my bad. But there you go. And as it's grinning down at you, it's its turn. Isundra, you know this is the Cerevoid, or at least a Cerevoid, that killed your parents. It is going to crawl swiftly towards the party as I move it. And it drops from the ceiling, which is about 20 feet up, landing right next to Alaric and Damien. This large creature throws the 2 of you off because you failed the passive perception. So you are completely surprised by this thing. And actually put it there. As it lands, it doesn't make a loud thud. It lands gracefully onto the floor, quietly.
Unlike Nomu.
Unlike Nomu, but the sheer size of it, you guys see it at the side of your vision. And it's going to make an attack. I'm going to roll. All right. So, as it lands 10 feet away from you, I rolled an 18. Damien, does that hit you?
Yes.
Okay. You don't see what happens, Damien. Well, make me a perception, actually. 18? All right. You only see a swift movement that happens in the thin air before you, as if something just flashed in and out. But as it does, you feel this grip encompass your body, and it begins to attack your psyche. You can feel it physically lifting you into the air, but you are taking a total of 21 psychic damage.
Jesus.
As it begins to pierce your psyche, you are lifted into the air. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh,
Oh, that's an 8.
I ain't built for this weird shit, bro.
As you are lifted into the air, again, Alaric, you go to look, and Isundra, you can't see what's holding Damien up in the air. It's as if like telekinesis or some magic was lifting her up, or him up. You failed your wisdom saving throw. As your psyche is attacked, you're paralyzed until the end of its next turn. As you're held in air.
Even with my ring of free movement, that stops me from being paralyzed or restrained.
What's that?
I have a ring of free movement.
It stops you from being
You're not
paralyzed.
affected. You're not affected by difficult terrain magic. Can't reduce speed, paralyze, or restrain you.
Oh, so that saves you. You are not paralyzed then.
So I'm grappled, but I can move.
Yes, you are grappled then.
Right. Okay.
All right.
I mean,
so
it's not great, but
You're
there's
held in thin air right now by an unknown power. All right. And let me see something. That's all that happens. Damien, it's your turn.
All right. Motherfucker, grabbing me. So I can see this thing or I can't.
Oh, you see it, but you don't know what's holding you in the air. You're being held up about like 15 feet in the air.
Okay. So I'm just kicking and squirming and trying to get out, and I decide that I'm going to use my short sword of flame's kiss to try to slice at whatever's on me. And that's good.
Okay.
I rolled 25.
25 is really high. So when you go to attack whatever's holding you, it doesn't hit anything.
Great. Okay. So once I notice that, I guess, I mean, since that was my action, I can't try to use my bonus action to break out.
If you have a rogue ability that allows you to try and break out with your bonus action, yeah, because typically you would make a strength saving throw or a dexterity saving throw to break out, but typically that's your action. In moments like this, being grappled.
Yeah, I mean, all I have is, I think, dash and hide and things like that.
Okay.
So I have bonus actions, but I can't use those to break out, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Okay, well, at this point, I'm like, oh, hell no, get me out! He's
right.
yelling, he's looking down the hallway. They made their choice. I don't want to go.
I'm just picturing Damien. It's kicking around in fucking midair because you can't see what's holding him there. He's just kicking and squirming.
Yep.
But it's close enough that if Damien wanted to attack it, because it's so big, right? It's in the range.
It's 10 feet away from him. So
But
there's one.
I thought it was like big enough.
It is, but there's one square that's. If it was here, Damien could. Unless Damien throws his javelin.
That's true.
Yeah. So the rapier, though, has to be within 5 feet.
Yeah, I didn't know I couldn't attack what was actually holding me. But
well, that might have been a smart thing to do.
Because you rolled a 25.
I know.
That might have been a smart thing to do. Isundra, make me a investigation. It's your turn now. 22. You see Damien try and cut and stab whatever's holding him up. Because you can't physically see what's holding him and the fact that it does nothing, your assumption on your investigation that it's using some form of telekinesis magic to hold Damien up. So it's
Why are Yaito and Thaddeus going that way when this thing is this way? That's what I want to know. I thought they were going towards the voice.
I think there's more than one.
Oh no.
Well, there are one, there are many. They wouldn't mind.
What do you do, Isundra, as Damien is kicking and screaming in the midair?
I'm gonna try to use Shatter.
Oh, okay.
That'll be at level 4, I guess.
God damn, she's going all out.
So
just remember, it's a 10-foot radius, so you can accidentally hit allies. So make sure you do it somewhere where it won't.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna hit.
It has to.
I think it's a Constitution.
Constipated saving throw. All right. Let me make that roll. I need a 16. I rolled a. Oh.
Don't say that.
Oh no, I rolled a 12. You hit it.
Okay.
For full damage.
So that means if I'm rolling it, hold on. So it's a 3d8 normally. But I'm rolling it at level 4, and it's usually a level 2. So I need to add 2 more.
So at higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8 for each spell slot. Yeah, so additional of 2d8. All right.
Damn, I rolled some ones. That's rough.
You did, but you rolled a total of 23 damage, and that's going to be considered, I believe, what kind of damage is that?
It's thunder, I think.
Thunder damage, yeah. So you all hear a thunderous boom shatter in the air as it is damaged for 23 points of thunder damage. The Spiraelith, or I should say the Cerevoid, which is the third stage, its grin facing Damien slowly turns to you, Isundra, as you deal some pretty heavy damage there.
That's all I can do, I think. Because I can't drink a potion, right?
That's
an action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
We're not going to be able to get to Thaddeus and knock him out of it. That sucks.
You can still move, though. Or have a bonus action.
I am moving towards it.
You move away.
I'm good.
All right. Alaric, you also make me a investigation check. This thing is in your face now at this point. All right, 20. You also are under the assumption it's using some sort of psionic ability, or obviously telekinesis ability to hold Damien up. So there's nothing physical that Damien can attack that's holding him to stop it. You're
But wouldn't I know this from my history check?
yes, that's true. You would know this. Yep.
Okay. So would I know how to release the tether, the telekinetic tether?
Yes, you have an understanding that the telekinesis that it's using, it's a concentration it has to hold. It depends on the type of damage, how much damage you can do to stop the tether. If you damage it enough, it could potentially cause it to lose its concentration on that tether. Isundra rolled really high damage, but it was able to keep the concentration.
Okay, so hanging in there, Damien. Right now it's binding you. If we can deal enough damage, it should be able to lose this concentration. So I will then cast a spell. I'm trying to think here. I'll cast a cantrip, Sacred Flame.
Okay. That's a saving throw, right?
Yes.
Dexterity? Okay. Sacred Flame, I need a 14. Oh, man, I'm rolling pretty bad for this thing right now. I rolled a 8 total. 15 radiant damage it takes. And as it burns through, I have to make a roll for it. Let's see. Unfortunately, I rolled well for its concentrate, or its its concentration when Isundra hit it. But I rolled. Oh, what happens next? Damien, you feel the grip that surrounds you release. You fall 15 feet. Make me a dexterity saving throw to see if you're able to land on your feet. You rolled a 10. So as you fall, you land on your feet, but then you fall onto your butt. And you'll only take 1d6 damage because you fell from 15 feet.
My cheeks.
You'll take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Need that padding in there.
Right. I need rice pad in my pants for sure.
All right, Alaric, anything else? You have a bonus action still.
Well, I feel like now it's like the immediate danger is this creature in front of us.
I want to back up.
Felicia's like, you might want to back the fuck up.
I mean, I'm already in this space. Like, it's gonna either grab me or Damien anyway. I do need to back up though. Like, yeah. So I will move towards. This is a hard situation. I'm trying to think if I should move towards Yatari because of how they're moving further away, or if I should move towards the Isundra just in case more.
Oh, tough decisions. Tough
Yeah.
decisions.
I will move towards Yatari because I think that this will be with Damien now out of the grass. I think that Damien will be able to help assist in the other thing. This is me thinking, but I'm not saying this aloud. Then I'll end my turn. I still haven't checked my bonus actions yet.
Okay. It is Yaito and Thaddeus' turn. I'll just leave them where they're at because they're unable to do anything. Sorry, Rod. You have to be saved. Yutari looks at Alaric as he comes closer. She looks at him and she sees the Cerevoid that is standing before you, and she's freaked the fuck out from it. She's never seen a Cerevoid up close like this. And she looks at Alaric and she goes, Alaric, what do we do about the other two? I could potentially knock them out of it. What do I have to do?
You have to deal damage to them, but are you sure that you're willing to step away to try to rescue them?
I could shoot a spell at them and do my best to not hurt them much.
Yes, if you can cast a low enough spell to not deal serious injury, then that should be able to knock them out.
Okay, I'll try that. Forgive me, Thaddeus and the Yaito. And she's gonna shoot a firebolt at the back of Thaddeus to try and get his attention. And
Catch him on fire. I'll snap him out of it.
Yeah, exactly. So 1 second. She's going to actually she'll do a she'll do a firebolt. And I know this is Ray of Frost, but Thaddeus, what is your AC?
20. Oh, actually, I don't have my shield, so 18.
Oh, she rolled just enough. Just enough. All right. She hits you in the back with a firebolt, and I'll roll the damage. Of course, it's max damage.
I knew she was gonna do
Goodness.
that. The Atari. That's the Atari shit right there. I'll do what I can.
I'm still new
I'll just
here.
hit him with it.
I'm trusting her judgment, and I did not know. Someone should have told me.
All right, you'll take 10 fire damage. Thaddeus. Hey, at least you're not controlled anymore.
Yeah.
As you are hit in the back by the fire bolts, you snap out of whatever you were in. The spiraling image and the voices are gone. You snap out of it. And you just hear Yutari yelling at you, Thaddeus! Snap out of it! And her voice is ringing through the corridor since you're fairly far from her at this point. Thaddeus, I'll give you a moment here. What do you do when you snap out?
He just looks around, confused, just what happened.
You don't feel that burn on your back?
I mean, he does.
Stop,
Would've
drop, and
thought-
roll, bro.
Yeah, you would have been cooking right about now.
You would have been cooking.
He will.
He almost barbecued you. I'm like so serious.
She Yutari basically slowly points, not even trying. She just points her finger, trying to cast the least amount of fire.
I
that
just
she
see
can.
this that says Ray of Frost. That's why I was confused.
No, I just used the attack because that's her
Okay.
attack roll.
Oh, okay.
But she
okay.
casted a firebolt.
Yeah, well, he'll put himself out. What the hell's going on?
And as you're doing that, you just see Yaito. He continues to walk right next to you, ignoring everything that's going on. But it's not your turn right now, so it's still Yutari's. Yutari looks at Alaric and she's, I think I got Thaddeus out of it.
I
And-
think you also burnt him to a crisp a little bit.
It's okay. It's better than him being walked into a trap.
So much confidence. I aspire to, be like that someday.
She goes, he'll thank me later. He's a big enough tough guy.
It's okay. We can heal.
And she points her other hand. Fire elemental, sick it! And the fire elemental is gonna rush towards the Cerevoid to attack. She's a summoner. 5-6. And it goes to this small fire elemental think of a humanoid shaped fire that has two flaming arms and like a core with a head, but it doesn't have any legs. It kind of just floats in the air. And it goes to try and slam its fiery fist up against the Cerevoid with a melee attack. And she rolled a 23. So the fire elemental will deal 3 fire damage to the Cerevoid as it punches it. And that's all Yatari can do. It is now the Cerevoid's turn. Upset that Damien broke free from the telekinesis grip, it looks around at the room to try and see who might be the most dangerous out of the 4. And right now, Isundra did a fuckload of damage. It's going to step 5 feet west towards Isundra. The fire elemental won't get an attack of opportunity because it's not leaving its threat range. And Isundra, it is going to attempt to attack you with... Let's see if it has the range to attack you right here. 1 second. Oh, it will have to get a little closer. So let's do that. The fire elemental will get an attack of opportunity. It makes an attack. A 22. It will roll 5 fire damage as it punches the back of the Cerevoid for 5 additional fire damage. The Spiraelith, looking at you, Isundra, because you did the most damage, it thinks you're the most dangerous right now based off that spell. It does not want you to do that spell again. It's going to get up in your face. You see it lowers its body, and its legs, where the arms would be, bend as the arms, where the legs would be, crawl up against the ground. It goes on all 4s towards you as fast as it can.
Ew.
And as it comes crawling at you, it takes one of its arms beneath its hips, and it slashes at you with a psionic claw. The first attack is going to be a total of 22.
I'm gonna use Misty Step.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
It's always so funny for some reason.
So do you still take the damage?
No,
Nope.
you don't take damage.
Okay. All right. So that's your reaction. Okay.
Harm.
All right.
Well, it
so...
says when you take damage, you can use your reaction to turn invisible.
Oh, so all right. So you'll take the first attack then. You take 17 psionic damage.
I should have went your direction to heal you.
All right. 17 sonic damage to Isundra. And you go invisible then?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna move. Do I move away from y'all, or do I move towards like Yatari?
I think you should move towards the center and just then, if you can. Actually, that is a good question.
Because like I could move to the other side of the map, but I don't know if he's gonna try to come after me.
Up to you.
I'll move past Yatari, I guess.
Okay. So you go towards Thaddeus and Yaito down the dark corridor. You're invisible. No one sees what happens to you. You just vanish. The Cerevoid, it's a bit surprised by that, and it doesn't know where you went. So
Good. Be confused, motherfucker.
so the only other person next to it that it could potentially attack is Damien.
Sorry, Damien.
So it will step 5 foot back, unsure of where Sundra went, and its second attack will go towards Damien. Damien,
Can't hear
I'm
anything.
going to roll. Oh! I rolled a 16. Does that hit?
No.
All right, you're able to dodge its psionic claw as it slashes at you. Damien, your turn.
Damien. Oh, so you was the one holding me against my will. And then he goes to give a good old fashioned X Factor. And
Oh
those ain't hitting.
no.
Damien's more scared than he's trying to let on.
I mean, this thing is hideous. It's the first time you've seen it, so it makes sense.
Yeah, you seen how I reacted to a head.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you rolled a 10 and 11, way too low to damage the Cerevoid. As you go to attempt to stab it and slash at it with your short sword of flames kiss and rapier, you feel like this invisible energy just block your blades from attacking it.
Damien looks behind him and is trying to see who's the closest person to him, which is Alaric. Alaric! Help! It's gonna be my turn.
All right, Isundra, it's your turn. She used a reaction to get away. You're still invisible, just so you know.
Should I attack Yaito to get him in this fight? I'm out of spell slots, so.
Eldritch Blast in the back.
Goodness,
That
I'm
was my
afraid.
plan.
Don't do a Yatari and hit him for max damage.
I know she's
Yeah.
nerfed right now, but still, I'm a little.
Kendall sweating over there.
I will try to hit Yaito to get him in the fight.
All right. Remember, you have 2 Eldritch Blasts, so one
Oh,
can go
that's
towards
true.
him, one can go
Yeah.
towards the enemy. But once you attack, you go on. You reveal yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The 27 will hit Yaito in the back. And do you rolled minimum damage?
I rolled a 1,
Hey.
yeah.
Jeez.
I was trying harder than you, Tari.
Isundra actually knows how to control her magic. Okay.
So 27, you hit Yaito in the back. He gets 1 force damage as it knocks him out of the spell, and he is dazed momentarily. You still have 1 more attack.
Yeah, I'll try to Eldritch Blast him. Oh,
Oh, a 9.
I rolled a 1 again.
Damn, you did.
Shaken.
You're fucked up. You're
You-
remembering this thing killing your parents. So you'll miss. Your Eldritch Blast goes flying in midair, and it just evaporates in front of it as if there's an invisible wall that blocks the attack. All right. Alaric, unless you're doing anything else.
No, I got nothing else.
All right, Alaric, it's you.
All right. So there's definitely some things I need to do. I could have sworn I just had a bonus action for healing. I do. Okay. So first, I will cast another Sacred Flame on the Cerevoid.
Okay. The Constitution saving throw, I believe. Yeah. Or was it Dex?
It's Dex.
Dexterity. All right. I'm gonna roll an 18.
Okay. So
It doesn't affect him this time.
okay. It had no effect this time. But at least I can restore some life into Damien since he is injured. So
Okay,
and he's
healing word.
closest.
Nice.
So I will do healing word. I'll show it to you.
All right.
And I'm trying to think on what level shall I cast this?
Spell slots. Okay. 1d4 plus your spell casting modifier, which is going to be wisdom. So
I'll do level 3.
oh, okay. At level 3, so you'll get 3 of the rolls. So 1 second.
It's not the best.
Oh God, you rolled 1 for the double extra dice. You had 2 additional d4s. You rolled 1 for each. So
Yeah,
that's gonna be a total of 6.
You
I'm
rolled
also
1
like
on
apparently
all of
shaken
them.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
been
you
a
rolled
while.
3 1s. God damn.
So I heal for 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Alaric shaken too. He said, "Fuck, this is the first time I've encountered
It's
Spiraelith."
been a while, yes. I forgot how big it looked in person.
All right. Anything else, Alaric? You still move.
No need for movement. I will stay in place.
Okay. Yaito's turns. 3rd round. He snaps out of it. Oh, Thaddeus, what happened? What are we?
I have no clue. I heard a voice and here we are.
Oh, me
Awoken
too.
with my back burnt to a crisp. So
Yaito looks over and sees that they are far in that corridor, and he sees Yatari and Isundra at the end of the hallway. Isundra, Yatari, what are we doing? What is going on?
There's a
Yatar-
disgusting monster up here.
How did I get down here? But monster up there. Okay, I will come and help. He looks at Thaddeus. Thaddeus, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Perhaps
Even
we
though
should
he's
go
not.
back. Yaito is he's really worried about what just happened, but he'll move up as far as he can next to Yatari, and he can spot the Cerevoid. He looks up at the creature. His eyes widen. In the name of Ashai, it is like a yaksha. And he is going to shoot a firebolt up at it because he used a lot of his spells last fight, so he will try and attack this thing. Ah!
My God, we can't hit this thing.
That's an 8. He shoots his firebird, and that bird slams up against the invisible wall, vanishing. And the Yaito goes, "Oh, this is not good." Thaddeus, your turn.
All right.
I mean, this thing's not that hard to hit. It's just everyone's rolling so low.
I have no range attacks at
I
all.
just want to dash.
So I was thinking, yeah. Hold on. Trying to read this real quick. If I can do that.
Aura of Protection. Starting at 6th level, whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw, the creature gains a bonus saving throw equal to your charisma modifier. You must be conscious to grant this bonus. Yes, that's a free action.
That is a free action.
Yep, you release an Aura of Protection.
I will do that before I dash right up next to the
I think you want to do it after you dash, right? Because it says within 10 feet of you.
It follows him at all times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like an aura that radiates around him 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You will do that. You'll go to the left of Damien.
So Damien, you'll have an Aura of Protection in case you have to make any saving throws. You get to add his charisma modifier to your saving throws if you ever need to make it.
Nice.
As far as my shield,
I'd say that's a free action to take out. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna brandish his shield.
Yeah, because
as well.
Interacting with objects is considered a free action. So I'll just let you unsheath your blade and shield. Okay. So you rush past everybody. Everyone hears the heavy armor as Thaddeus comes running from the dark corridor with his sword and shield. All right. And as you run up next to Damien, you look up at that large creature as its mouth gapes down at you. I think that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Yatari,
That's all you can do.
All right. Yatari is going to shoot a ray of frost at it. Oh my God. A 9. She misses. She'll step back, but her fire elemental will come around to try and attack the Cerevoid. So melee attack. Will it hit? 20. At least her fire elemental is doing work. It will deal 4 fire damage to the Cerevoid. It is now the Cerevoid's turn, and its smiling teeth in the middle of its face. It's going to, well, it can't move past enemies, so it's going to step to the side here. Actually, no, because they'll get an attack of opportunity. It's smart. It knows not to do that. It's going to cast an ability. Let me see. Where is the cone?
You have to.
Oh, here it is.
Change, yeah.
15 feet out. This will affect Alaric, Thaddeus, and Damien. I need you all to make me. Let me see here. Oh, God. Intelligent saving throws. You have Aura of Protection, Damien. You get to add 4. Or whatever his charisma is.
Oh,
Ooh.
Rod.
He needed more than me.
I think Aura Protection affects you as well, Rod, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, but I don't think
Oh, no, you're a 2. It don't matter.
yeah.
All right, so 13, 22, and a 2 on the three of you. So what happens is it's doing what's called a neural blast. It's attacking your psyche. The three of you feel this sharp pain in your mind as it attempts to attack you. Bri, you saved, so you'll take half damage. And Thaddeus and Alaric failed. You'll take max damage. So let me roll the damage 1 hot second. I roll a total of 20 psychic damage.
Oh.
Hot.
Damien, you take half. So 10 damage to Damien, while the other take 20. And I need you both to make me... Actually, no, you're good. You're fine. That's it. That's its
I was gonna say
turn.
there's more. Like goodness.
Damien, it's your turn.
I'm going to attack with my short sword of Flame's Kiss. A 17 hit
That will
him
hit.
for
That will
12
hit.
damage. All
All
right.
right, 12 damage.
Now wait, if I want to use my bonus action, I can't use my other weapon, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'd rather give Isundra advantage with my bonus action.
Well, real quick, you have advantage on your attack because Thaddeus and the Fire Elemental are next to it. You get your sneak attack damage.
Oh, yes.
Don't gimp yourself now.
I forgot all about it.
You're a
Where the f-
rogue. If you have
Okay.
advantage on your attack, you get
Yes,
sneak attack.
another 16 sneak attack damage.
Sneak attack damage of 16. All right, you still have your bonus action.
Yeah, I want to give Isundra advantage for my bonus action.
Okay. All right. Isundra, you have advantage on your next attack. Do you move, Damien?
No.
All right. Isundra, what are you doing?
I'm an Eldritch Blast, even though it sucks now.
All right. You have advantage on your attack. You get 2 of them. The first one is 21 for max damage.
There you go.
The first Eldritch Blast deals 10 force damage. Luckily, you have advantage on your attack because
I
you
know.
rolled another
How'd
9.
I roll a 9? Jeez.
So you'll take the 24 for an additional 7 points of force damage. So a total of 17 damage. Very well played. As both Eldritch Blasts break through that psionic barrier, it slams up against the face of the creature, and it just growls out at you. Anything else?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Alaric, you're next.
So many options. Okay.
Having many options is a good thing, though.
Yeah. I just got a sworn eye. Okay, so I can cast another Sacred Flame and towards the creature.
Okay.
I think that's
Dexterity.
what I think I want to do that. Or I'm trying to think if I want to do that if I want to cast my actual Twilight Domain for once.
Okay. What's that do?
So
Eyes of the Night. Starting at first level, you can see through the deepest gloom. You have dark vision out of a range
actually
of
not that one. Is this one I wanted to do? Channel Divinity for the Twilight.
Oh, Channel Divinity. As an action, you present your holy symbol, and a sphere of twilight emanates from you. The sphere centered on you has a 30-foot radius and is filled with dim light. The sphere moves with you, and it lasts for 1 minute or until you are incapacitated or die. Whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere, you can grant that creature one of these benefits. Temporary hit points equal to 1d6 plus your cleric level. You end one effect on it, causing it to be charmed or frightened. Ooh, nice. So that affects within 30 feet of you. That's like everybody.
Yeah. Well, we're not necessarily being frightened either, so
No,
I
but
don't
they'll
think
Speak for yourself. Damien's terrified, bitch.
I mean, that would have removed some of the charmed stuff from earlier, possibly. But you still give them temporary hit points, 1d6 plus your cleric level, which is 7.
Yeah. I'll do that as a defensive thing because we're still uncertain how how we'll defeat this thing. So I'll play a more defensive stance and cast my Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay, so everyone gets roll me a d6, Alaric.
Oh,
Trash.
he rolls a d6,
Yeah.
not we
Oh.
had to roll.
Oof.
Yeah. And then we'll add 7 to this.
No.
All right,
No,
so everyone.
I willed it.
Didn't matter.
That's a 2. So they both rolled a 2. Well, Kendall, you had a 2 plus your 7, so that's 9 temporary hit points everyone gains. So in the blue bubble, put 9 temporary hit points so we can differentiate that temporary hit points. So I'll put it for these two. There we go.
Up like in your bar though.
Yeah, I got you.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to do another heal. I'm playing the white mage right now, so
Yeah, you are.
Appreciate you.
I mean, you kind of need it right now because everyone's getting wrecked.
So next, I'm going to play a cast Mass Healing Word as a bonus action, and I get to heal all of us around me.
Damn, a lot going all out on the heels.
So, for hit points equal to 1d4 plus my spell casting ability modifier, so I'll do that.
Okay.
And I'll do this.
Alaric sweating. You know how them white mages be sweating in them raids in Final Fantasy 14 trying to heal everybody. Everyone is going to gain 12 additional HP.
Yeah.
Nice. Everyone heals for 12. Alaric,
Back in
Alaric, the
fight.
beacon of hope over here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I don't think I need to move, so I'll just stay where I'm at.
Okay. Perfect. Yaito is going to attack yet again with his firebolt. Will it hit? Let's hope. And
Nope.
oh my god, an 8. That's what he rolled last time.
Oh.
And the firebird dissipates, and Yaito just, I cannot get through whatever defenses it has. Thaddeus, it's your turn.
All right. Long sword of radiance, but he's mad, so he's going to cast
He's mad.
Wrathful Smite.
Wrathful
this attack?
Smite. All right. On your next hit, during the spell's duration, your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. Additionally, if the
Psychic,
target...
this ain't gonna hit him.
I know.
If the target
but-
is a creature, it must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until
Oh,
the
that's a
spell
good one.
ends.
Yeah, I forgot that it was psychic, but it's all right.
I'll let you decide. Do you want to cast it or not? You can still fear it with this. But
I could do fear. Yeah, I'll
Well,
still do it for fear.
It
the fear
has to
effect.
make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened, but because your character knows how to fight these things,
Yeah.
you know it is immune, or it has resistance, I should say, to psychic, and it is immune to being charmed and frightened.
Okay.
So it'd be kind of
Yeah, I will
Great.
do
to do this.
this instead. The Smearing Smite.
All right. I'm only letting you getting away with that, Rod, because your character
Yeah.
is known.
Yeah.
So, all right. So Searing Smite is going to be fire or holy or radiant damage, I believe.
I think fire.
Damage. All right. So go ahead and make your attack roll. The first one with your Searing Smite.
Oh my god.
That's an 8. You go, oh,
Bro.
Rod. D&D's not
We
like
are
you.
doomed. Like,
Oh my god, you rolled a 1 with a total of an 8 and then a 3 for a total of 10. Oh my goodness, you missed both attacks, unfortunately.
Mm.
That ain't me. That ain't me.
Mm.
That is, you go to slash up against the Cerebroid and it blocks both of your attacks with its invisible psychic wall around it, psionic wall. Your Searing Smite, unfortunately, does not go through. I'm sorry, Rod. There's nothing I can do there to help you.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Do you move anywhere or do you stay there?
Yeah, that's basically all I can do because
All
I
right,
don't have any more.
Atari's fire elemental gets a crit. Dude, her fire elemental is
Work.
doing work for
It's
a total of 8 damage for the crit.
the only one not scared. It's not a
Right.
human.
The fire elemental's like, fuck this. I'm a fire element. Atari will shoot another ray of frost. Will it hit? Her ray of frost will hit for 7 cold damage as it reduces the speed of the Cerevoid. You see ice begin to build up around its arms that are holding it up. And it's now the Cerevoid's turn. It looks around to see what its options are. It used its neural blast. Can't do it again, unfortunately, for it. So it is mad. It swings one of its claws at the fire elemental. It's tired of the fire elemental doing damage to it. That is a 26. Fire elemental will be hit for 13 psychic damage. And as it takes that psychic damage, it's not dead. So the Cerevoid's going to swing again at the fire elemental because it needs it gone. And that's a 19 for 13 additional psychic damage. As the fire elemental takes both psionic claws, you see it begins to engulf itself and it shrinks before exploding as the fire elemental is killed. And it's going to 5-foot step to the side so it doesn't take an attack of opportunity from Thaddeus. And it's just going to open its grinning mouth as you can see this spiraling like pattern in its wide open mouth begin to appear. That's all it can do. Damien, you're up.
I suppose since I'm right in its face, I'll continue to do what I've been doing, yes? But with both weapons this time, X Factor, I need that run back.
All right, 22 will hit for 10, 5, or 6,
Thaddeus is
5.
right here, right? I got advantage?
Yep.
Yeah, what's up, bitch?
All right, so you do 10 plus 7, 17 damage plus your 11 sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a total of 28 damage as you piece up the Cerevoid. How do you kill it?
X Factor, baby. Both weapons go right down, opposite sides at the same time.
As you strike down the Cerevoid, it groans out with its teeth and it slowly falls back, hitting the ground as it shakes the floor beneath you due to the size of this creature. And as it begins to die, that grinning mouth of it opens up wider as that spiraling pattern that you could see, guts and parts of the inside begin to spew out of its mouth all over itself as the body begins to wilt and decay, leaving that gaping mouth wide open. The party has defeated this Cerevoid. At this point in time, silence surrounds all of you. Unsure of if there are more of these creatures, you still have not found the relic that you were ordered to do so in the containment unit X420T. We will end this session of Taverns and Caverns there.
We didn't even get out of the first room still.
Right. I need a short rest, goddamn.
Thanks to Alaric, I kind of got me a short rest.
Alaric, man, he healed the whole fucking party.
MVP
Yeah.
today for sure.
I mean, but earlier Isundra thought I was a villain walking in the room, but glad
I
I
know.
gave it a change her
Yeah.
mind.
Gotta announce yourself. Or Fire Elemental and Alaric MVP.
Yeah, the fire elemental and Alaric are the MVP right of this battle. Oh my goodness. So you got a taste of a Cerevoid. That was one. Imagine fighting multiple of those things.
Nah, that's all
Thank
right.
you.
That's what killed Isundra's parents. It didn't get to do what I wanted it to do, but the goal of it
Damn,
was,
what'd you want it to do to us?
well, it was separating the party. As you at the beginning, it was attempting to get Yaito and Thaddeus further into the corridor and as well, Alaric and Damien, it would have pulled you away, and it would have picked off the remaining people, which would have been Atari and Isundra. Even with Damien and Alaric snapping out of it, it wanted to take you guys out while the other two were separated. If Yaito and Thaddeus continued down that corridor for another round or two, they would have gotten attacked by something else while you all had to worry about the Cerebroid.
So you're saying there's something else in that tunnel?
Potentially.
Yep, he gave it away. We gotta be ready. Damn.
So you see how they are. These guys don't fight fairly. They try to separate the party and pick off, the stragglers that are able to withstand the hypnotic pattern.
So, like a mind trance like that, it counts as being charmed?
Yes.
Oh, well, I can definitely cast my domain next time, dude.
Yep, that would have freed everybody if they were in range.
Yeah.
Yep. It's basically them being charmed. So they're like, with them being charmed, they consider the Cerebral or the Spiraelith like friendly. And they're just kind of like going along with whatever they're telling them to do.
Okay.
So.
Well, I got y'all next time for sure.
And Alaric, your character rolled a high on history, so you would kind of know that too, because you've studied the Spiraelith. You kind of know how they work, with at least the Cerebroids. The Mind Reavers, they're more like in your face. You know the Mind Reavers, the phase 2 of the Spiraelith. They are more about like they're like the shock troopers, the soldiers that just get in your face and attack you. The Mind Piercers, they're the ones you want to really avoid, because if they get a hold of you, you turn into one of them. But they're the weakest, the easiest to kill. It's just the eggs, the Mind Piercers, they usually just outnumber you, which makes them terrifying. But the Cerebroids, they're the ones that play the mind games and try to separate the party so they can just pick you off quickly. Right. But again, the Cerebroids are very intellectual. They can communicate to you through telepathy. Telepathy, thank you. Telepathy. So they can talk to you in your language if they choose to. But right now, this one didn't necessarily speak to you. It more so tried to kill you. So
yeah, and playfully kill us. So.
Correct. So now you can see why the Spiraelith are deadly. All right. So this is what our Patreon campaign's dealing with, except their characters are all level 3. One NPC, which is the Paladin's level 7, which is what level you guys are. But before we end this, I want to have this on recording. Congratulations! You are all level 8.
Yes!
Shit.
And that's what will end this episode of Taverns and Caverns. Thank you, everyone, for listening to another exciting episode of Taverns and Caverns. This is your Dungeon Master, HaphazardDM. You can find me on Twitter at HaphazardDM.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Bri. I play Damien/Desiree, and you can find me on Twitter at Blaze_NBK.
Hi, I'm Felicia, and I play Isundra. You can find me anywhere on the internet at daggertribal.
Hi, I'm Rod or Rodimus, playing Thaddeus. You can find me on Blue Sky at Rodimus83 or Twitter or X at Rodimus7901.
Hey, my name is Kendall, and I play Alaric Silverwind, and you can find me on Twitter at AirDashClubKen.
All right, thank you guys. Those are our players for Taverns and Caverns Season 3. And again, don't forget to check out the Taverns and Caverns Patreon. On our Patreon, you'll find exclusive monthly episodes that are strictly exclusive to our Patreon, as well as some additional content that you won't want to miss. So thanks again, everyone. Until next time on Taverns and Caverns.